Hi everyone. We have reached a very interesting point in our course. We have built some very initial projects, very basic ones, and now we'll finally step into building a chatbot kind of project. In this video, majorly we'll focus on two aspects. One is chat history, and second is types of messages. So we won't be implementing anything in this video per se, but we'll just be learning some concepts, and maybe in the next video we'll start implementing. So let's say we have this LLM and now we want to use it for building a chat application. So let's say I ask a question like the typical example they give, what's my name? So if I send this to the LLM actually does not know my name. Uh, and it tries to give an answer. It says like, I don't know or something. But let's say this is not my first time sending a message to the LLM. I have sent hi before. Let's say, hi, my name is Yash or something. To this message, it had replied like, hi Yash, how can I help you or something. Yeah, trust me, I wrote, hi Yash, how can I help you? If you can't read that, I'm sorry. So this was the first turn of the conversation that we have. This was the request and this was the response. But then when I ask it what is my name, it still does not have any clue. Like this is treated as an independent request. So there should be some way, like LLM in itself doesn't have any memory. Every request is independent and every response is just related to that particular request. So there has to be some way where we can include the history in LLM so that it can give replies based on the whole chat and not just one request. So what we do in this case is, like, maybe you can also pause the video a little and like think about it. It's a very simple solution for this. So what we do is, let's say I asked my first question here, hi, my name is Yash. So I'm giving my name here, and it responded with hi, how can I help you? What we do is we take this response and we take this request and response and we append it together. Hi, how can I help you? So this is what the response that we got. I just take it here and we create, like, we append like these two messages, and now we include the third message. Like, this is basically the second request that I have, what's my name? And what we do is, the next time when we send the request to the LLM, we send all these three messages together, what I had said, what my LLM had said, and now again what I had said. So you see, like, we send the whole conversation, and now hopefully LLM, like, based on all of this context, it can say my name is your name is Yash or something. So that's how, like, we add history to the LLM response. This is what this means. And here itself you can see, like, coming to the second part, like the types of messages. So that's about, like, how to include chat history. It's very simple, like, just send the whole chat and the most recent query, so that LLM can answer based on the whole chat history. That is the chat history part. Message types is basically like what we discussed here, right? So this is what I had sent. So this message is user type, because a user has sent this message. Now this message came from LLM, so we can call this assistant message. These terminologies are taken directly from OpenAI documentation, and OpenAI uses this terminology, but maybe some other company or some other model can use different terminologies and all. But at a broad level, this is, you can say, user message, and this is AI message, and this again is a user message. So this is again user, and we are sending what's my name. So this is like types of messages. Now if we go to the OpenAI doc, yeah, this is the chat completion documentation that we had seen earlier. I'll just go to the Python version. So if you see here, right, we send like list of messages here. Till now we were sending only one system message with our question and we were getting the response. But what you can actually do is you can append like list of messages, and the list of messages can be basically these messages, right? So this is first message in the list, this will be the second message, this will be the third message in the list, and you'll get the fourth message as assistant message in that case. So this is how you can send these different types of messages to OpenAI. And if you see here, like in the messages, if you see the the details, so we have this user message here, which you use role. So you use role to identify a user message. So there is this role. We'll talk about system message now, just in just a moment. But you define role as user, and if you want to add another assistant message, so they have like assistant message, and here they are saying role is assistant. So this is how you can specify like which message you want to include in the request, and that's how you can get the response based on the whole chat history. Let's talk a little about the system message now. So like coming to this chat example, this is how the chat will go. Okay, the LLM will respond based on the whole history. But if there is a specific like a global instruction, if you want, like let's say you want to give this chatbot a personality, so you can add an instruction here to always talk like a 5-year-old. So maybe like this can be like the personality we want to define for our chat that goes on, so that any response that assistant gives or assistant message, it's like a childish message, right? So we can define like a personality here, and this thing goes in as the system message. So system message only defined only once every chat, which defines like the personality of the response or any specific instructions or global instructions, you can say, for the whole chat. It's like a guide, you can say. But this is defined only once, and that is also defined by us users. So the format is like this. Like system message, we will have one system message which gives like proper instruction as to how the chat will be. So you can imagine like if we are building like an Amazon bot, let's say a chat bot for Amazon, there. So in the system message, let's say for this toy example, we can say instructions like we sell 5 products, and those products are so and so, and they cost so and so. So if anyone asks about these products, please let them know about this information. This can be like a system message, let's say. Not just personality, you can give like specific information there, so that anytime if any user asks about it, assistant can reply based on the system message as well. So now a user will come and he will add his or her query here. So this is user query. This will go as a user message, and both of these message will be sent to the LLM or OpenAI, and we get back an assistant response. Wow, amazing drawing. So now we get the assistant response. Now we add another user query here. If user wants to type another message in the chat, which gets appended here, and assistant message, all any response that we get will be appended here. So this goes on like this. So if user wants to type anything, it gets appended here. So this will be user, and then this whole thing again will be sent to the LLM to get a response, and a response will be added here. Okay, I hope you are able to read this. I hope you get the idea. Like system message will only be once, which guides the whole chat, and then there will be user assistant, user assistant, user, and it will go on. Like the chat will go on like this. So this is all about chat, building chat applications. This is how it works. This is just the broad level 3 ideas, like what we have, like chat history, message types, and maybe you can include system message. It's a special case of type. So like under message types, we saw system message, user, and assistant. Wow, I spelled it right, I guess. So in here in the docs, also they say like system, user, and assistant message. There are 2 more types, tools and function types of messages that they say. We will talk about it in when we come to agents. But at a broad level, these are the three types of messages we should remember. If you're doing like a single run, single prompt system, where it's not like a chat application like what we built in the last couple of videos, the analyzer or insight report for reviews, we used only system message because we only wanted to send one prompt and get the response back, and that's it. We don't send the history, or we don't do chats or anything like that. So in that case, this system message is enough for us. We don't have to do anything, just give a system message, get the assistant message, and that's it. But when we are building like a chat application, it's essential to know these types of messages. Not just OpenAI, even different LLMs have their own ways of representing these three types of messages. Usually, they all have these three types of messages. You can just check once, and like you can see like what terminologies or what lingo they are using, and you can just adapt. But at a broad level, the concept remains the same. Like you just have to remember this diagram, and the system message always remains at the top. So system message, and then the chat will continue. So yeah, that's about the chat application. In the next video, we'll also implement a small chatbot using OpenAI. It can like it can be like chat GPT itself. So now you can also imagine like how chat GPT might have been built using GPT models, the actual LLMs. Like they just use these messages and then they append. There are some nuances related to context length and all, which we'll discuss in the next couple of videos. But in the next video, we'll just build like a simple chatbot using OpenAI, and after that, we'll build it using LangChain. And when we build chatbot using LangChain, there are like certain concepts of LangChain as well that we get to learn, and we'll also address those small nuances that are there in actually implementing a chatbot. It's not like very straightforward as well, but yeah, we'll take into account everything. We'll try to learn as much as possible. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you're liking the video, please do consider subscribing. It's an ongoing series, and we'll have a lot of videos and a lot of learning. Thanks.